You got a nice setup back there. Is that, well, I see the books, obviously. Is that gun shells as well? Like
Yeah,
four, like,
I got a 105, and I have a 20 mil, a
yeah, that's what I was
30,
looking at.
and I
Are you
used to
preparing?
do
You preparing for the zombie apocalypse?
yeah, I used to do these bottle openers as a going away gift, and I did a few. Um, I don't know if you guys in the Navy got um, coin racks for going aways.
Yeah.
So I used to do the coin rack with the like this. I show you see real quick. Um, this one is with a 20 mil.
Oh, wow.
So, but I haven't figured out where I'm going to put it. So one of the guys here sent me a print screen. They say video could not start, but let me
If,
send.
oh, I see we got four people on. If you can
Oh,
see us, just type down below Y if you can see our screen. So normally I do a third-party app, but we are testing out Facebook's native application here. So you're on desktop, right?
no, I'm on the mobile device.
Oh, you're on mobile too. Okay.
hmm So let me. Yeah, people still saying we got three people. So yes, they say yes. Okay, so I'm gonna be sharing this and the link to the guy that is saying he's one of the admins of the group that had the biggest responses. He had about 33 people saying yes. Okay.
So who knows what this is?
Thor.
Who knows what this is? If you answered Banhammer, you wouldn't technically be wrong, but okay. For people who spam inside of groups, not just mine, but I like to call out people that spam as well. So yes, this is Thor's hammer, but it's also the Banhammer. Hey, what's up, Sarah? I figured I'd let this make an appearance. Who am I? I guess I'll just kind of just start that
That's
out.
the first question I was gonna ask you. So for the people that don't know, I wanted to ask you, what's your story? How you became the Facebook organic marketing guy?
So you want to start with who I am first, or how I became who I am?
Well,
All right.
however
Well,
you feel.
my name is Ben Perry, and I love coffee. And this is a Game of Thrones coffee cup. It says, well, it's reversed for me. I hope it's not reversed for you, but if it is, I'll go ahead and tell you what it says. That's what I do. I drink and I know things. So here's to you. Salute. Where are all my coffee drinkers in the house? Put the coffee emoji down below. What's up, Stephen Carson in the house? So what do I do? And who am I? Well, I'm a professional Captain Jack Sparrow impersonator, the father of a 13-year-old daughter who I am being prepared that she's not going to talk to me for the next 7 years, because she's in her teenage years. So I love to sing karaoke. I call myself a karaoke whore. I love to just go out and just belt it out. There's that coffee emoji. Sarah's already had 3 coffees today. Bam, knuckles for you. And I also happen to have a film degree. So I have a video production company called One for One Media, where I do photography and videography, small bits and pieces. I don't really have a niche per se. 80-20, 20% is the video production company. 80% is my online business, which is Organic Marketing Secrets, where I help people be their authentic selves, their unapologetic authentic selves, and help you to explode your organic engagement, reach, and profits, and pump up your PayPal account full of cash. That's what I fucking do.
I like that.
I swear don't, that's just what I do. So this video is rated R for real. And I'm very excited. I'm excited about the individual. I am a critic of the man. being in the military for 10 years, I know what it's like to be a cog in the damn machine, and feeling like what you do has no significance. So if you're somebody in your life right now who doesn't feel like you've got significance in your life, believe me, I've fucking been there. And really, through a series of circumstances, I am so fortunate to be able to get here and really do what I love by helping people with their organic engagement and helping them to really step into the true you of who you are through organic marketing. Organic is authentic. Organic is not this fucking green screen life. Organic is you being totally 100% you, no matter what, and letting the chips fall as they may, and realizing that more people love you for who you actually are than if you were to just try to sugarcoat it with some fake ass shit. So that's what I do.
I love it. I love it. And going back to my original question, first of all, let me thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing a little bit of your day with us, and also thanks to Sarah, Steven, Danielle,
Jason Madaus,
and Mu Escobar, and of course yourself. I just dropped something here.
Hashtag no more working for the man. Bam, Sarah. That's 2 fist bumps that you've got from me. Aaron, hey, what's up, Aaron? In the house. Daniela Galvez Nelson. Stephen Carson's on his 3rd cup as well. Boom. Ooh, I liked you.
Ben, for those who haven't met Ben in person, I will say that I had the pleasure to meet him in person the other day, and he's taller than what he seems on screen, and he's for real. So yes. Let me ask you. Let me go back to the original question. How you became the Facebook organic marketing guy?
How did I become it? Well, simple answer is I chose to step into this role. That's what's George, rated R for real. So I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I knew I had all of this marketing experience. I had taken seminars. I'd read books. I mean, let's see. Oh, I guess I could show you guys. My desk is dirty, so you guys want to see a sneak preview of my desk? All right, so here it is, okay? I'm watching myself. This is like Inception, okay? I've got this book, right? I've got 2 books. One, there, can you even see it? It's weird. Okay, Cashpertising is right there, and then I've got The War of Art right there, and then below that is a Dan Kennedy book. Then I've also got all these books over here, and then if I put my laptop down, I've got books right there, and then maybe you guys might have seen this book before. Okay, so I'm an avid reader. I have been studying marketing and sales for the past 4 years, personal development for 16 years now. And so I was kind of at a crossroads. I was wondering what the hell I wanted to do with my life. I started out with mindset, and while mindset is not necessarily wrong, it's not necessarily something that can't sell, I found out that unless I had something actionable, unless I tied it to something that people saw visceral value from, then they weren't buying my mindset products. So I went back to the drawing board, was kind of figuring out, okay, what do I do? And then my girlfriend, of all people, said, well, why don't you do this? Like, the way that I see you use Facebook, Ben, is unlike anybody that I've ever seen before. And so I put a post out, people loved it, and then because of my marketing and sales and personal development and just general love for psychology, human psychology, social dynamics, I was able to turn that interest into a business now called Organic Marketing Secrets.
Since you began this journey, and now that you have paid clients, what are some of the most extraordinary results, like not the typical person will get using your advice? What are the results that you and your clients have gotten from the organic marketing?
Well, there's 2 different things there. Did you want me to go with the crazy results, or?
Yeah, let's do the crazy results first. The not the average person.
Okay, so we had one person who was flat broke when he came to me to work as a private client, and it's been about 5 months. It was back in August, so May, June, July, August. So within 4 months, he was able to generate for himself $10,000, and now it looks like he's going on to make $20,000 from somebody who was broke living on somebody else's couch. Okay. Then there's another man who just went through my program, and based off of some of the tactics that he learned, some of the concepts that I shared, but mostly about really being yourself and being authentic, he went on within the first week to close $10,000 worth of affiliate commissions. Okay.
That's awesome. That's
Brandon
awesome.
Gordonier, what's up, man? So those are some results that have been created. Other people who have never gone live before have gone live and now thriving, and not only thriving, but creating Facebook groups of their own and having those Facebook groups blow up. We've had people who didn't believe that social media was actually a viable thing. They thought that social media was fucking spam and it was a waste of time, and they couldn't wrap their mind around it until they took my course, until they finally said, oh, I never knew all of the different ways that I could communicate with somebody, that I can actually create real relationships off of Facebook. And probably one of the best compliments, and I guess testimonials too, is one of my private clients said, Ben teaches you how to turn Facebook friends into real friends from Facebook.
That's all. Yeah. I think one thing you did that captured my attention, that not a lot of people do, and they should do more often, is that video selfie introduction without asking anything in return. That's a big takeaway there for anybody that's looking to start, creating meaningful relationships on Facebook. Let me ask you, Ben. Let's switch, from benefits to what is one of the biggest problems you see people have on Facebook when it comes to business, when it comes to generating organic engagement?
First problem is they don't know who they're talking to. And because they don't know who they're talking to, they don't know how to talk to them. You can't hit a target that you can't see. And so if you're somebody who is in business, or you call yourself a business owner, and you don't have a clearly defined person of who you're reaching out to, then your messaging is going to miss only every time. So when people come to me, excuse me, and they want to know how to increase their engagement or how to get loads and loads of free engagement for free. Well, I get it. You're here. I mean, the very premise of this is organic. So I get that we have some people that are coming in that are trying to find a shortcut. And if you're looking for shortcuts, I'm sorry to tell you, but everything that you've heard is 100% true. We do have shortcuts. But there's also, there's nothing for free. So when I tell them that they actually need to go think about who they're targeting, who are you talking to? They're like, oh, yeah, I'm stuck on that. And they go away. I can give them some Band-Aids. I can give you a tactic right now that'll blow your mind, generate so much organic engagement for you, but the root of the problem won't be solved, and that is, who are you talking to? Secondly, the message. By knowing who you're talking to, you can now craft your message better, because now you can talk to them in their language. A lot of people are not talking to their market in the language that they understand or that they would prefer. They're trying to put a round peg into a square hole, and it's not going to work. So the way that organic works is, number one, you've got to be true to yourself. Number two, know who you're targeting. And number three, based on knowing who you're targeting, write your posts for them. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about Ben Perry and and organic marketing secrets. What they care about is what's in it for them. And it's important to not have any emotional attachment to that. It's just the way the marketplace works. The marketplace responds to what's valuable and what's in it for them.
So why do you think people are not taking the time to create that avatar, that persona, before they start posting on Facebook or any other marketing platform?
Well, I think that there's probably, I believe in the 80-20. Okay, so 80-20 is everywhere. Okay, guys, type 80-20 in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. I think it's Pareto's law. Okay, the 80-20, yeah, the 80-20 rule. So I believe that 80% of the people out there think that they're serious business owners, but they're not. They think that they are going to make money off of Facebook, off of online, but they're amateurs. They are not serious about it. And if you tell this to one of them, they're going to get very butthurt. And I think that 20% of the people that show up are actually serious about having a business, actually serious about wanting to create a bottom line, create revenue, and really have this thing be legit. I was one of these people who was in the 80%, embarrassingly, for quite a long time. I would show up, I'd post all this content on Facebook, and I would get likes, I would get comments, I would get shares, but guess what I didn't have, Angel? I didn't have a fucking offer. I didn't have anything to sell. And so I was wondering, whoa, why am I still broke? Oh, because I didn't have something to sell. So I think that what stops a lot of people is that they're in the 80% and they're not serious about it. And I think they need to tell themselves the truth before they can move on, right? You're either in this or not. For the people who are serious, who are in the 20%, what stops them from like creating that ideal client avatar is because it's critical thinking. Like your brain can hurt sometimes through just going and doing all of the market research. This is not for the faint of heart. I mean, we're talking about like knees in the mud entrepreneurship here. If you're going to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, you got to go and get dirty. And this is intellectual, like, what's a good word for this? You're just gonna get dirty, all right? You're gonna have to go and do things that your mind probably hasn't done before. And if you're gonna go for it anyway, you might as well go all the way. So, yeah, a lot of people, they'll sit there and they'll stare at like the client avatar sheet and be like, I don't know.
I'm gonna add one more, and it was my case when I started many years ago. Some people have this mindset, because I had it, that it's unnecessary. It's like, why do I need to know? Why do I need to write their age in a piece of paper? Why do I need to know that if they have a car or a 2-story house? That's going to the nitty gritty details, but all those details help in how we communicate to them. Because we know their pains, how they live. We can take educated assumptions, and assumptions in business and marketing sometimes are not good, but they're educated assumptions. And when I started many years ago, I was in that mentality that it was unnecessary. But I know for a fact that it's necessary.
You'll find a lot of people who are they're righteously indignant. Like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that, and I don't need you to convince me why I don't need to do that. Yes, we are answering questions. Is it Misha or Mesha? I think it's probably more Misha. Misha Tomlinson. If you have any questions, pop them down below, and I'll answer them.
Yes. I'm looking at the comments as well here. We have, I don't think I saw Jason early, and Misha, welcome if you haven't.
I saw Jason pop on.
Okay. Well, let me, before I move to the next question, I would like to know, if of you that are watching, have you created your own avatar for your own marketing marketing strategy. If you have, type avatar. If you haven't, just type no avatar. So that way, we can tailor the conversation to fit your needs. And also I can ask better questions to Ben. So besides the avatar, what is another roadblock you see people having when it comes to Facebook marketing, Facebook organic marketing?
They have viewed social media as a tool to be able to just connect with friends and family, and then they figure out, or they see somebody else making money online. It always seems like it's somebody else. It always seems like it's just a dream if somebody else is making money. But then once somebody that they know, maybe they know a friend of a friend, and they've made all this money off the internet, now all of a sudden they're like, okay, maybe I need to go and start marketing myself on Facebook. Well, the first roadblock that many people face is, holy shit, I'm going to have to post this on my personal Facebook wall and maybe annoy my friends and family. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to annoy them. I don't want to come off as just too salesy. And so either they don't, or they're just scared to death. They're scared to death to even start posting. And that's going to severely limit their success on Facebook, because by posting publicly, which is another big fear of people, to make their posts public, they're scared of creeps, they're scared of people who they don't know, and they don't want them to have access to their Facebook. So their posts aren't public. They have 100 friends or less than 1,000 friends, and they wonder why they don't have engagement, why they don't have reach. And so if you're only posting to your friends and it's not public, essentially your Facebook profile is your business doors. And if your profile isn't public, your doors are essentially shut and you're not open for business. So if you are a brick and mortar business, would you have your doors open? Would it say doors are to remain open 24/7? Or are you like Chick-fil-A and you shut down every Sunday?
Let me clarify this again. Why you think people are afraid to post on their Facebook again?
For fear of what their friends and family would think.
So do you think people are, I have my own assumption, but I want to hear yours. Do you think that people are posting, over exaggerating what they do online? They're not posting their real self online?
Absolutely. That is like 99.99% of people who are posting online. There's always something that they're hiding, which is fine. Everybody's got different hats, okay? But when it comes to business, it's like you're only walking with one leg if you are afraid of the disapproval, okay, which is really what we're talking about, the disapproval of their friends and family. They're walking around afraid that they're going to be disapproved, okay? And that fear is real to them. It triggers the exact same physical pain sensation inside of the brain. So if they think that by posting on Facebook about their business, maybe it's a multi-level marketing or network marketing, or maybe it's their own legitimate business, or if they're going to go live on Facebook and they're going to talk about anything, underlying all of that is this fucking fear of what is my mom going to think? What is my dad going to think? What is my boyfriend or girlfriend going to think? What about my friends from high school who are just like, oh, look at him. Oh, that's so cute, and his little internet business thing. Okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, good luck with that. And it stops them.
It should be the other way around. It should be like, look, mom, what I'm doing, you should be proud of me. Look how, how I've improved as a person. You should be proud of me and my friends. I think it should be backwards. Instead of being afraid to post. What do you think about that?
I mean, you're spot on. But here's the thing. When people get this, like, they have the epiphany, oh, I'm going to make money. Oh, I'm actually going to pursue my dreams. And part of that is connecting with people that I don't know on Facebook, which, by the way, somebody who you don't know yet on Facebook is just a friend that you haven't met yet, all right? So they say, don't talk to strangers unless they're hot. Okay, so start sending friend requests out. Okay, and if you aren't surrounded by people who support your dreams, who will lift you up, who won't put you down, if you don't have a support group to do that, then join Organic Marketing Secrets. We're a full membership group. Well, not membership, but the free group is there where I won't stand for any of that bigotry. I won't stand for any of that hate. That group is all about supporting you, the individual, the sovereign individual, and I don't care what your dreams are. I will be there to help you fucking support it.
So let's say that the person overcomes the avatar mentality or the roadblock, and then also is not afraid to post publicly on their Facebook page. What is one more roadblock that you see people face?
If they overcome all of that and it's a roadblock, it would be staying consistent with their social media posts. Maybe they'll have a spurt and then they might not post for a while, or they just don't know what else to post. They run out of content ideas, and they're just like, and at first they look at how far they have to go, and they go, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna get there, and that either stops them or it paralyzes them. And it's either consistency. It's consistency for themselves posting, or consistency that whatever it is that they're posting will consistently get engagement or not. Hey, I posted this thing up, it got a lot of engagement. I posted this other thing up, it didn't get shit. How do I fix this? And it usually comes back to your client avatar. Are you talking to them, about them, for them, or are you leading with yourself?
No, you're spot on right there. So, we have the avatar, afraid to post, consistency. What are, as far as roadblocks, let's shift to myth. What are some of the myths surrounding Facebook organic marketing?
The myth is organic is dead, which is not true. Okay. Organic is only dead if you don't water your plant, like my plant back there. Organic's dead if you don't post. If you don't post, then how can Facebook show you any love if you're not posting? Go live. For those of you who haven't gone live before, do it. I have a 5-day live video challenge that will help you get over that fear. I'm going to do a spoiler alert. I sing Queen on day 3. So if you want to see this big bearded, blonde haired dude fucking sing Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, then go watch day 3 of my 5-day live video challenge inside of Organic Marketing Secrets. Angel just posted the link down below. It's worth the first 90 seconds. So do more live video, especially for your business pages, okay? If you're doing Facebook Live on your business pages, that's like the granddaddy of them all in order to get organic engagement. I'm going to try to let more light in here because, well, without doing that to me. There we go. That is the key in order to get, like, I wouldn't say cheap, but almost guaranteed organic engagement. If you go live from your business page, maybe the reach is not going to be very high if you only have 500, 1,000 people that have liked your stuff, but there's still organic engagement happening. So fear not.
Now that you say live video, how would you rank the content type? Would you say live video has more engagement than regular video, and regular video has more engagement than a regular text post? How would you rank those?
Live video is number 1.
And it's number 2?
It's the granddaddy. Number two, I think would be, I think number 2 is still, it still would be video if it's video with captions on it, because most people are not turning on sound when they're scrolling through their Facebook. So if you have a video editor and it's very simple, even if you don't, there's lots of things out there that can do captions for you. So video. And then when it comes to text posts, what do I think would be the number 1 text posts that you could put up? You know what? You could do a fill in the blank. You could say, uh, let's just, I mean, you fill in the blank for anything, but take your niche, okay? And so we're talking about marketing, right? So we could say marketing is, and then blank, and then just let people fill that in. It's really asking questions. It's asking questions, which I don't know if I was going to talk about this, but my number one secret, oh my God, this is almost too much engagement. Actually, I mean, are you guys engaged? Can you put secret down in the comments? Okay, I'm not going to
Yeah.
share this if you guys are asleep. I know some of you like to listen to these things. Put me down while you're doing laundry or the dishes or something. But give me some engagement. Give me some love. Let's see those likes and hearts. Okay, light it
Jose,
up.
welcome. Thank you for watching. And Steven. Okay,
All right, I
can you
think we're
hear me?
back. I think we're back.
Yes. Yes. Okay,
All right.
so I saw Jose and Daniel and Food for Animal Story. Oh, that's Misha.
Okay. All right. So we got some engagement there. Thank you for the love.
Yes, yes.
All right. So most powerful thing that I could share with you, okay, is this. And by the way, go to benperry.co if you want to pick up the free playbook that dives deeper into detail of what I'm about to talk about. Do it. It's just, you'll thank me later, okay? The number one thing that I think that you can do right now to generate massive engagement for yourself is called the binary post. And here's why it works. A binary post doesn't ask for much from somebody. It should be short, it should be sweet, okay? It should be like a crumpet, like short and sweet. All right? But here's the thing. You're asking a binary question. So you could say coffee or tea. You could say Apple or PC. You could say contacts or glasses. That's a version of a binary post. And now, when you say coffee or tea, black or white, glasses or contacts, when you say that, you say A, contacts, B, glasses, and then have them type it down below. So now, when they're engaging with you, they're going to either type A or B. Or you can ask a true or false question. The sun rises in the west, true or false? Stupid question. Well, you could use it, okay? Actually, there might be somebody, be like, sun rises in the west, right? Okay? So, or it could be yes or no questions, okay? Ben is a fantastic Thor, yes or no? And you can just say, no, okay? Because Ben is a Thor loser. Oh, did you get that? Did you get that? Did you get that? All right, so that's the power of the binary question. I guarantee you that if you use this, you could use it right now. Go do a binary post, and then come back to this video. Tell me your results. Okay? I put my entire reputation on the line here. Okay? It does not matter. It will fucking work. But here is why. Punsational, Danielle says. Here, yeah, dad jokes. Well, joke's on you. I am a dad. Okay, so here's the thing. This is so potent. It's so powerful that you could overuse it. So use it sparingly. Okay, I'm gonna be like Peter Parker's uncle right now. Okay, Uncle Ben. Okay, picture me as Uncle Ben. What am I gonna say? For those of you who know, all right, with great power comes
Great responsibility.
Great responsibility. Yeah, you got it. Okay. So with great power comes great responsibility. So now you know. What's up, Lena? Now you know. Okay, the power of the binary post. If you want 4 additional red-hot tactics to help you explode your organic engagement, go pick up the playbook at benperry.co.
every time, and this is serious. I'm gonna make a comment based on a post that I created the other day. So the other day I posted on a Facebook group, should you make a pitch every day, or should you ask for the sale every day? And a lot of people reply no. And I did, after digging deeper, I think they were afraid to ask for the sale. Every time you ask for the sale and you give a call to action, it makes me happy. Not a lot of people are doing it, but they complain that the sales are not bad. How you are going to improve your sales if you don't ask for the sale? How can, even on Facebook, even on you can't be selling from your heels. You got to ask for it. What are your 2 cents, Ben?
I think that it depends on the medium. So when it comes to Facebook, I think that pitching every day might be a bit much. But when we say to make an offer, okay, which is what we're saying here, we're saying this to somebody who never makes an offer, okay? So if we tell them to make an offer every day, odds are they'll make an offer like once a week, which is more than what they're doing, okay? So I mean,
what I was getting with that is, no, I completely agree. So it's not, if people look through my Facebook page or profile, I don't make an offer on my profile every day, but I make a daily offer to somebody every day.
Okay, all right. Now, is that through private message or reaching out to them to do a phone call?
Either Facebook message, phone call, email.
Yes.
But I do make an offer every day. I do agree with the fact that you should not sound, you should not ask on any platform publicly. You gotta be more specific. You gotta, this is for this person, XYZ person. But that's what I was getting with making a daily offer, a daily sale.
So I think that you can, when it comes to email, I think you can do it in email. I mean, there's too many people who have proven that fact already, that you can make an offer every day on email and it'd be fine. Some people are against this. Some people are against daily emails. Okay. But Ben's frame of mind is, yes, you can make an offer via email. Some words of warning for you, okay, that are watching right now, and for you watching the replay, okay, you can have a fantastic post. It is amazing. It will get 100 likes. It will get 10, 15 shares. However, for every post that you make an offer at the end, it will lose 95% of its engagement simply because it has an offer at the end. So just know that, because here's the thing. If somebody engages with it, then they are essentially saying that they agree with what you're saying, and they're putting their own status on the line. Now, maybe your post was really great and it's share worthy. However, if there is a link at the bottom, even in the comments, okay, you're making an offer, now that person is essentially validating you if they share your stuff. So they've got to basically vouch for everything that you're doing. So just know that every time you make an offer, you're probably not going to see engagement on it. Now, here's the caveat. Just because you don't see engagement on it doesn't mean you're not getting paid. It doesn't mean that people aren't clicking. It doesn't mean that people aren't saying, I want some of that. All right? It happens. Oh, and recently I've realized, okay, from my own experience and from seeing other people, this whole, what's the big myth? The big myth is that Facebook will bury your post if you put an outside link. This is what we have all been told, have all been indoctrinated into. And the truth is that you can put a link inside of your post and it's still going to get great reach. It might not get a whole bunch of engagement because essentially a link is a call to action. It's an offer, okay? But it's not true, because here's the thing. We measure the amount of people who are clicking the link. Same thing as if you go into your business page and you're able to see how many people have seen your post, or 65 people reached, it'll say, right? Or 100 people reached, but only like 4 people comment. Well, that's more like what's happening with your Facebook post if you put a call to action. Now, how do you know that call to action or that link is actually going to work? Well, it depends on your content. And your content's determined by your avatar and the message that you are putting out there.
Ben, before we keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper into, the conversation, you started saying that, we started talking about the avatar, people are afraid to post, the consistency. If we have to do a framework, if you have to share a framework to restart people's organic, would you say that it's fair to say that regardless of their experience or what stage, it's always good to relook the avatar? Maybe it's something that they can improve?
It's always something they can improve. It's because market research is it's a dynamic thing. It's constantly changing. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it before, you will benefit now if you start doing it now. Because we want, the human condition is we want to rest on our laurels, right? If we start getting some money in, we feel good about ourselves, we lose our edge, and then we forget that the market is always changing. This happened at the taxi industry. They got freaking dominated, and what's the buzzword going around right now? They got disrupted by Uber. Same thing with the hotel industry. They got disrupted by Airbnb. So if you think that what you've got going on right now, if you're successful, is going to keep working and you can afford to not do market research, you're sorely fucking mistaken.
And what after the avatar, what will be the second step on that framework that we share right now? So we said afraid to post and consistency, but going back to step 1, which is get clear on who you're talking to, so you know how to talk to that person. What will be the second step in your opinion?
Find out what their pain is.
And what's the best way that has worked for you to find that? Are you asking broad question and then you narrow it down? Are you engaging in one, publicly, or are you engaging in the one-on-one conversation with the person? What's the best way that has worked for you?
Well, all the above. Obviously, you want to get it from anywhere you can, right? I'm like a lady in a saloon. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, I want to find out, like what are pushing people's buttons. So that's what market research is about. So I think that for everybody here who talks to and gets on phone calls with clients, if you're not taking notes, then you're shooting yourself in the foot about like and you're not asking them questions about what's going on. Okay? If you're not asking, like, tell me what's going on. What is frustrating you right now? And then write it down in their own words. The copy is going to write itself. Secondly,
go ahead.
Where are you going to find? Okay, yeah, you can get on a call with somebody, but if you have a Facebook group, you get to ask 3 questions. One of those questions, I'd recommend asking them, what is your biggest challenge when it comes to insert your niche? Okay, I've got almost, 2,400 different responses of people who are telling me their pain points. What's the most challenging? What's the thing that's the most challenging with organic engagement? I have got all of this written down in an Excel spreadsheet. And if I'm ever at a loss for content, I just go back and look at what they said in their own words, and then I'll use it, cherry pick it, and put it into my posts. And that's why my posts do so well.
That's a great strategy. Especially for a group. But what about outside groups? Besides posting the question publicly or sending a message, do you do any type of surveys and you share one link to a survey or not?
You can do that. I'm not against it. If you have people that will actually take your survey, then all the best, all the better for you. There's 2 places that you can actually do market research on that are 1,000% free. Okay, that's 10 times. Okay, because we're all about 10xing up in here. Actually, we're not. I'm actually pretty lazy. So type lazy down in the comments if you want to hear my top 2 super badass market research tools that anybody can go to right now to find out more about your avatar. Lazy. Type lazy down below. And if you're too lazy to fucking type lazy, like, get out of here. Oh, I love it.
So there you go. The lazies are coming.
Okay, so here's the deal. Top 2 places that you can go to find out free market research for your niche. Okay, you ready for this? You ready? Reddit. Go to Reddit. Look up your niche on Reddit. When you go to Reddit, you type in weight loss, and you will find somebody ranting and raving. Either they're going to rant about a product and about what's really going on with them. And yeah, let's see those. I love that. I'm ambitiously lazy. That's great, Sarah. Let's see those hearts and likes, okay? That should have got more hearts and likes, okay? Reddit, okay? You can go there. People are sharing their pain. Yes, they are anonymous per se because they've got a fake username, right? The username's not their actual name, but these are real people sharing their real experiences. So go to Reddit and type in your niche, and then just feed off of all of that juicy market research that's going to basically write the copy itself. And Sarah, you said that you wish copy wrote itself. Well, if you go to Reddit, it will write itself. Number 2, Amazon reviews. Go to find your niche. Go find a book that's talking about your thing. Okay, for most of us, we're in internet marketing, we're in Facebook, advertising, any of this. Go find a book that's being written about it and go read the Amazon reviews. More specifically, go look at the 1-star reviews. And I said it just that way, 1 star, okay? Because the 1 stars are people who are ranting and raving. You want people who are fucking emotional. And they are on the internet right now. Have you seen that meme? Okay? Have you seen the meme where the person's at the computer and like you see the little thought bubble and it's like the wife, "Are you coming to bed, Larry?" And Larry's like, "No, somebody on the internet is wrong." Okay? So you want somebody who is ranting and raving, okay? Because they are being totally, there's no filter. You're going to get so much good, juicy market research that way, okay? But the reason why we look at 1-star reviews is because a happy customer, a happy client will tell nobody. They won't tell a damn soul. They're happy, okay? But an unhappy client, an unhappy customer will tell the world. So go to Amazon reviews and soak up all the goodness and let me know how it works out for you.
What's the number 3? You said 3.
I said 2.
You said 2? Spanglish. Let's blame it to the Spanglish.
Are they? They're not close. Uno, dos, tres. Dos, tres.
Or maybe me trying to be sneaky to squeeze one more out of you.
What's the third one? What do you got to pay for that one?
So okay, so we get the avatar. We do research. We find the pain points. What's the next step?
He said 3, but he meant 2. Oh, well, it's 2. Thanks, Sarah. So Avatar, then we're talking about market research. So you just want me to share my whole process here, right?
No. I got questions here.
Yeah, let's answer some questions.
Let's see. Questions. Let's see. Let me look here. Let's see what. Who are the questions? I'm looking here. Yes, find the pain. No questions.
I thought Misha asked some questions like early on, didn't she?
Yeah, I'm looking at. I just saw a post, food animal story, bro. So if you ask a question,
Israel asked, "How is your sequence? How much value then offer?" You should be posting. you should be posting something of value at least once a day. And I think you should post 3 to 5 times a day. And I think that at least 2 of those should be something of value. It could be short, it could be sweet, things that are related to what you're doing. But I also think you need to mix it up with your lifestyle. I think you need to mix it up with who you are. And by the way, if you have a logo as your profile photo, if you have a car as your profile photo, if you have your dogs or your cats or your pets or your kids as your profile photo, change that shit, okay? I can't take you seriously. Nobody wants to take you seriously. Why are you hiding behind that? You want to know the mark of a fucking troll? Somebody who does not have their own profile photo as their profile photo. So, God, I hate that.
What about business? The business can get away with the business logo?
Sure, have the business logo, but just, we need a face. If you're a big business, I get it. But if you're a personal brand, show your face. It's your moneymaker.
Okay, if you have questions, please type them again. I scroll through the comments. I haven't, maybe I missed it, maybe I haven't. Maybe
all right, so Misha asked, what do you think about Google's carousel? Carousel? Is it carousel? Carousel? Or is that too much? I don't know what that is, Misha. I don't know what that is, so I can't answer to it.
So, what is one thing that you would like people to do after this live stream? What is one call to action you can give people?
Well, Thor says to go to www.benperry.co, pick up the playbook. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, go join the group. Angel, you posted the group link down below. Organic Marketing Secrets. It's a fun time. You will find so many kindred spirits there. I am someone just like you who's on the path, who will be walking it with you. Okay, I'm not any, like, am I special? Yes, but you're special too. And I'm not any specialer than you are. Okay, I was a dumb Navy sailor not that long ago who didn't know how to do any of this social media stuff not that long ago. So anybody can learn this. So if you're somebody who has been looking for a sign, looking for something that'll be able to help you out, come on over, okay? Come to the dark side. We've got cookies, okay? Organic Marketing Secrets will fucking help you, all right? And we're real, we're raw, we're authentic, and it feels like coming home. And if it don't feel like coming home, well, then don't join the group, because you're probably not a good fit. But I'm talking to you, the person who is tired of working for the man, the person who wants to bootstrap themselves and actually make this online business thing work. If that's you, I would love to have you inside. I would love to walk this path with you and to be a guide for you, at least for a little bit, until you skyrocket above me and I can point to you and say, that person I got to spend a little bit of time with, okay? So join Organic Marketing Secrets, our lovely Facebook group, and I'm just gonna be upfront. I do have a program. It's not cheap. It's not cheap because I don't think that you're cheap. But if you're interested, send me a private message. We could talk about it. But for those who would like a more affordable option for yourself, I do have my monthly membership program, Organic Marketing Underground. It's $47 a month. It's a steal of a deal because I give away 2 of my programs, which is $750 worth of value. If you want like a unique, effective punch to the face for organic engagement and tactics and stuff that's going to really ratchet up your engagement, reach, and profits, then that's in those 2 programs, and they're inside of the monthly membership, and you get them for free just for signing up. You cancel anytime.
That's awesome. Before we go, I know your time is precious, and I really appreciate your time. I'm going to squeeze 2 more minutes out of you, if you don't mind, and you can tell me a few tips of success. a few tips for success besides the avatar, stop being afraid, looking at those places for research. What are some of the tips for success?
Well, I'll drop a little bit about mindset here, because you might join Organic Marketing Secrets. You might join and enroll in one of my programs, and you're going to learn. You're going to learn a lot. I mean, I put my entire reputation on it. You are going to learn a lot of really great tactics. But at the end of the day, 10 years from now, when you think about organic marketing and Ben Perry, you're not going to think about the tactics that you learned. You're going to remember the mindset shifts that you had, the epiphanies that you had while you were going through it. So funnily enough, selling mindset alone doesn't work. However, when you sell a tactic, that tactic is only 20% of its effectiveness, because the other 80% that really does most of the heavy lifting is the mindset shifts that you get from your mentor. So based off of that, I'll leave you with this. There are two things that happen on the day that a boy becomes a man or a girl becomes a woman. Okay? Number one, they stop fearing the disapproval of others. And number two, they stop needing approval from others in the first place.
True. Let me do a quick recap, because you shared a post saying that you were going to share a PDF. Did I catch that one right? So for everybody that stayed on
you are correct. So let me get that.
While Ben looks that, I want to recap. And I hate homework, and I'm doing homework right now. I'm in my last class of my MBA, and it freaking sucks. But homework.
I just graduated from film school earlier this year, so I totally get you.
But homework has a purpose. So if I was going to give you homework, I would say, based on what we learned from Ben today, regardless of your current situation or status, go and recheck your avatar. See what you can improve. That way you can improve your message. Go and do a little bit more research of the pain points. Maybe they have some other pain points that you are not currently addressing. Whether it's on Amazon review, that's a great tip from Ben. Whether it's on Reddit, any other, or asking them in person. Do the binary post. Ask yes or no questions, simple question. Try the fill in the blanks if you haven't tried it. Obviously, upload videos natively and do more live video and see how that works, and report back. Share this comment. Talking about share this video with a friend. Share this video in your page, in your groups. It's so much value here, and we have to be grateful that we have Ben opening and sharing things that normally people pay for. So thank you, Ben. Also, don't be afraid to put links. Ben addressed that one, saying, links will be shown. The post with links will be shown. Just, be mindful of that. And also, I love the Amazon reviews. I used to use the Amazon reviews for content, going with the content creation mindset, but not with the intention, okay, I'm going to specifically look, which it should be the same, but it's the mindset. I'm going to specifically look for the pain points instead of, I used to look for, for example, if I did a book with the top seller book, and I looked at the table of contents, and I looked at 3 top sellers in that category, look what they had similarity, and then I looked the table of contents for what people were complaining about that the book didn't address, and I addressed that one in future content, but not with the mindset of, okay, this is the pain, I'm going to rework my copy with that pain. Well, that's a great advice. To you, Ben.
So here's the deal. If you want the original out of print playbook for red hot organic Facebook engagement, okay, you can't get this anywhere else. Send me a private message and just type out playbook, okay? I will send you the playbook. You will have it. It's got 15 red hot tactics in it, okay? 15 of those. So send me a private message, type out playbook, and I'll send it to you. No questions asked. You'll get the link, and you could be reading it within seconds. Okay. Thank you so much. Go to benperry.co to pick up the new playbook. So you're totally getting just so much value. Just go do it. And then, of course, join our Organic Facebook Secrets Facebook group. You'll do well there.
For everybody that stayed until the end, thank you. I appreciate your time. Ben, thank you very much. Hopefully we meet again. And next time, I will have one of those brand new. I'll make sure that I stay for more than a couple hours in Orlando. Thank you, my friend. Thank you guys for staying in the live stream until now. Until next time.
Peace
Bye.
out.